All right, hey everybody. So I want to make a quick video. I'm have a recording session next couple of days, doing some four horn arrangements. This great writer called me out to do this gig, and 2 days in the studio with some unbelievable players. And again, the writer is amazing. I really have no idea why he called me, but I feel really thankful that I'm going to be able to hang out for 2 days and play. But usually what happens on these kind of gigs, I will immerse myself in recordings of tunes that are going to be recorded, especially if they're tunes that I haven't played much. So like we're actually going to do an arrangement of Moment's Notice among some other stuff, and a four-horn arrangement of Moment's Notice, which I can only imagine is going to be just killing. But I don't play Moment's Notice. If I go and do a gig, and by the way, I'm not a saxophone player that works like 5 nights a week. I'm just not that guy. So maybe I'll play your wedding. So that's kind of like the gigs that I do, mostly society gigs, and every once in a while, a jazz gig. But I practice a lot because I love the horn and I love to play. So anyway, we're doing an arrangement of Moment's Notice, and I try to immerse myself in recordings of tunes that I don't play all that often, so that I can get it into the psyche. Just for phrasing and for ideas and tempo and all that kind of stuff. So that being said, I've been doing videos on numbers and the importance of numbers. And so I want to play this little snippet of Coltrane's solo in Moment's Notice, just to kind of give you the idea of, hey, even Coltrane, there are licks here that we can take. Because as I was listening to this morning, I heard this little break right after the break of the head. So we got the head, and then there's this little break before Moment's Notice, and then there's 2 measures of 2 5s. So check out what Coltrane does. It's a break. Okay, so those 2 measures after the break, which the break is ridiculous, but he's got this idea. Oops. Once again, I gotta take out my mute. I'm sorry, I'm muting. They're just 2 5 patterns that you could take through every key. So let's figure out what they are. So here's the first one. So the first group of chords is F sharp minor 7 to B7. It's a 2 5 in the key of E, right? So here are the chords. If I'm arpeggiating them. And so over that, it's flat 7, flat 7, 5, flat 3, and then he goes through the third of the B7, which is D sharp. It's a great pattern to take through all 2 5s. Killing. And then the next one, so after he does that, then he goes into, so the chords are G minor 7 to C7, and he plays again, starts a pattern on the flat 7. Flat 7, 5, flat 3, 2, 1. Flat 7, which over the G minor is going to be F, D is the 5, B flat, flat 3, then A, G. So flat 7. So again, just great patterns to take through all the keys. So what was it that struck me about this? Well, what struck me about this is John Coltrane, one of the greatest players in the world, the history of jazz music, played licks. So those of you that might have this burden of, I don't know if I should learn licks or not. I'm not sure. If you listen to any jazz players, they're all playing licks. They all play stuff that's comfortable and they do the same licks over different tunes. So it's okay. If John Coltrane can play licks, you can too. And my recommendation to you is learn them in all 12 keys. All right, see you.